You did it, Grace! You finished the puzzle! You put the last piece in! Mom, did you see that? Grace got the piece in! Wow! Wow! Dee, can you believe it?
Wow.
We did it! Dee, I almost put all the stupid pieces back in the box and said, forget it. But as I started to do that, I thought I didn't want to let Grace or myself down.
Good for you. So Grace helped?
Yeah, Dee. We found this puzzle on Easter, you know, and it had all the jelly beans.
Yeah.
And I thought, hey, this'll be fun. Hey, I remembered it wasn't easy, but oh boy, it took us forever just to sort the pieces into colors. Because you know, Grace wanted to put the pink jelly bean part of the puzzle together.
Of course. Wow. And it's 350 pieces.
Yeah. No kidding. And then, Dee,
Yeah.
when you try one piece in 100 places, it feels like 1,000,000 pieces. And then, Dee, there's pieces you're sure you tried in a spot with no luck. Then all of a sudden the piece decides, yep, I do belong here.
I am proud of you for sticking with it.
Yeah, me too. You know, Grandpa and I read a cool story in our Growing in God's Love Story Bible last night.
You did?
Yeah, about a couple of guys walking to a place called Emmaus after Easter.
Luke 24, the chapter called Memory and Surprise.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, let's read it, okay?
Okay.
And I'll start.
Okay.
All right. Cleopas and his friend had gone to Jerusalem with Jesus. Now they were leaving. Jesus was dead, and they were going home. They were walking on the road to Emmaus, talking about all that had happened.
A stranger caught up with them and asked, "What are you talking about?"
You're coming from Jerusalem. Don't you know what happened there, they said. Haven't you heard the news about the prophet killed in Jerusalem?
What news? The stranger asked.
Cleopas explained. Jesus was our friend. He talked about loving others. He was God's prophet. Many people followed him, and we thought he would be the one to save us from the Roman rulers. But some leaders in the government thought he was dangerous. They killed him 3 days ago. But today, women went to the tomb and they said the tomb was empty. They saw angels who said that Jesus is alive. And now we don't know what to believe. And we're sad and confused.
I know you're sad. Listen to me, said the stranger. Do you remember what the prophets wrote about the one sent from God? Then he told them some old stories about the one whom God promised to send, the one who would show them how to live together peacefully.
They continued walking together as the sun set. They arrived in Emmaus. The stranger kept on walking. Hey, wait! It's almost nighttime, said the 2 disciples. Please stay with us.
The stranger agreed. When the food was ready, the stranger took the bread. He broke the bread into pieces and he gave it to them. Then Cleopas and his friends saw it was Jesus who was sitting at the table with them. Then Jesus disappeared.
Cleopas said it was Jesus who walked with us when we were sad. I felt my heart shine inside me when he told me the old stories. They were so surprised they didn't finish eating. They left Emmaus and hurried back to Jerusalem. And there, the disciples, they were talking about Peter having seen Jesus. Cleopas and his friends told the disciples what had happened to them. Jesus is alive! We knew it was him when he gave us the bread.
Wow, so I'm wondering, Andy, what do you think? Any thoughts about the question at the end of the story? The two disciples didn't recognize Jesus when he told them stories from the prophets. What changed so that they could recognize Jesus?
There's a lot to wonder about in this story, Dee.
There is.
But, I love the part where Jesus disappears. but I wonder what that looked like. How you would do it in the movie version. And I wonder how they didn't know their friend as he walked with them. But then I remember, I saw my teacher once at a restaurant and thought, that can't be her. My teacher's at school correcting papers or getting a new project ready for tomorrow. But then she waved to my folks and me, and I felt bad. I hadn't done my homework before we went out. Oh.
What?
Now I get it, Dee. All of a sudden, the two guys recognized Jesus when he ate with them.
So, what did Jesus do at the meal?
He broke the bread. Hey, isn't that what he did the night before he died? And then he said something about remembering him.
He did, Andy.
Dee, the story says that Cleopas said that he felt his heart shine as the stranger spoke. I think I understand what he meant.
You do?
Yeah, Dee, my heart shines sometimes when I read stories about Jesus and think about what he taught us.
Wow.
Loving God and loving our neighbors.
So I'm wondering, what is a lesson we can take from this story?
Well, maybe, Dee, to know that we can trust that Jesus is with us when we are sad and confused. And when we break bread with friends and strangers, to remember him.
Wow. Very nice. Thanks for sharing this story with me.
Yeah. Dee, maybe we can make a video of this story.
Maybe. So, what are you going to do with this puzzle now?
I don't want to ever try to put it together again.
Don't.
So Mom's getting some puzzle glue, and I'm gonna write a jelly bean prayer on it.
Wow, a jelly bean prayer like the one in our Faithful Family book?
Yeah, Dee. Let's do it.
Okay.
Red is the robin, we see her in spring. She feeds her baby sheltered under her wing. Black is the soil where seeds sprout and grow. Look closely and see so much life down below.
Green are the leaves on the flowers and trees. They shelter the animals, insects, and bees. White is the color of the clouds way up high. What interesting shapes do you see in the sky?
Pink, yellow, and orange make a beautiful sunrise. It reminds us of hope. It's a daily surprise. All of these colors are the colors of spring. They show us God's love and the new life God can bring.
Amen. God bless you.
God bless you, Dee.